Hello, and welcome to my 10th installment of the monthly update on PSN Profile's top 100 players on the leaderboards. This is the June 2025 update. Today is July 4th, so in America, it's Independence Day, so happy Independence Day to all my American friends. But anyway, sorry for the delay. I haven't been home the last 3 weeks, staying with family, so it's been a little tough trying to find some time and a spot, and a quiet spot to do this video. So I'll do an update. Not sure how long it's gonna be, but I promise when I do the July update next month, I'll be a little more in depth. And then after that will be the 1 year anniversary. So maybe in the August one, I'll do something special up in September. So anyway, let's get started. So as you can see on the screen, we are looking at the current, I don't know what you guys see, like the top 28, I think. So David 123 still in first place. He's not going anywhere anytime soon. Still very active. Last month, 423 platinums and roughly 863 platinum lead. So like I said, he's not going anywhere anytime soon. However, looking in the top 10, there is some movement going on over here. Hold on, where's my mouse? Working on a different table. So over here you can see that Tim Burnett went up 2 spots. He was in 5th place, now is 3rd. Going up 2 spots is normally not that big of a deal, but when you're in the top 10, going up any spot is pretty difficult. So he went up from 5th to 3rd, so good for him. Which means, of course, some people had to go down. So King Fortunato went down a spot. It looks like Caro 3C went down 2 spots. They're in 4th place now. I think they used to be number 2, so they're kind of, maybe semi-retiring, maybe, or just relaxing a little bit, or just saving up platinums. So because of that, Marcian went up a spot, and then looks like in the round of the top 10, we also have somebody that is in, 10th and 8th place change spots. So now Tom Guan Z is in 8th and Sakura 4 is in 10th. So besides that, let's see if we got any other big movers. So down here, Street and Force went down three spots. Even though they had 255 platinums last month, they still went down 3 spots. That just shows you how tough this race is. Then when you have going down here, Kafia Dessou went up 3 spots. They're now in 25th place. So part of me, like I said, I'm on a little different setup here, so it's not as fluent as it usually is. So I need to do a little wiggling around here to see what's going on. So Jose Fabiolo also went up 3 spots. They had 400 platinums, and then looks like Hubrin went down 97. They only had they went down 4 spots. They only had 97, but never count Hubrin out. They're one of those ones that has 800-900 platinums in 1 month, so they can just bounce back and come out of nowhere. So sorry, I was looking at rating elbows. Second place USA guy, but only went up 1 spot. That's because of Hubrin. So going at a top 30, see if anybody else, you got a lot of movement here. All these guys went up. That's because Ika Menzi and YWS class looks like still inactive. So they both dropped 7 spots because they're inactive. By default, everybody else went up a lot. So that's why you got, 4 big movers here. Let's see, any other big call outs? So they went down 5 spots because they're also inactive. And then, let's see, somebody went up 16 spots. Who's this? So Proflenion G went up 16 spots, 807 platinums last month. So very strong month for them. They got Jungle Cat 20, went up 8 spots. A couple guys went down, but inactive, or 1 platinum each. And then couple new people coming on. Again, I am not really gonna maintain the bottom part whenever there's a newcomer. So unless they look in the top 80, we'll see what they did last month. So with that said, monthly leaders, no big surprise. Pro Thilian Nargamji or Dam, I don't know. I apologize for totally butchering that. But they are clearly number one monthly leader with over 1 million points. Tim Pernat, number 2. Not a big surprise since they, like I said, went from 5th to 3rd. Big jump for them with 546 platinums. Then you got Dynawar, KJH203, and then Carrion 007 rounding up the top 5. So I'm just going to pause here a second so you can look at the top 28. Because I'm going to jump to the other tab and then call it a video. And like I said, I will go more in depth next month. So there you go, top 28, 29 through 56. I'll stay here for a second again. Pause the video if you would like. Actually, ignore these blue highlights. I just realized that, because these are my local USA competitors. I usually highlight them blue. So move around. See, Hotnix went up. Oh, where Hotnix? Oh, Hotnix went up 4 spots. How did I miss that one? They went up 4 spots and took 48th place. Looks like Matrix Lord also moved up a spot, but Hotnix passed them. So anyway, 29 through 56, 57 through 84. I know there's more USA players here, but I am not gonna waste everybody's time and highlight those for now. So I'll try to recall that next month. So, all right. Again, pause it if you want to see something here, and then the bottom area again. All right, let's jump over to the combined. So again, David is number 1. Oh, just so you know, even though today's the 4th, I did take a snapshot on July 1st. So this is June 1st through July 1st stats. I just didn't have time to make the video. So as you can see on the screen, David's holding this spot. So let's see. Tim Pernat was in the beginning 7th place. So they were having 7th, 6th, hovering for 7th for a while. In February, they were 7th, went to 6th, then 5th, and then 3rd. So they've been moving lately. Let's see where they are on the last 4 months. There you go, 3rd place. So in the last 4 months, they have been the 3rd most active, or number 3 on the leaderboards. So Tim Pernat is on a mission. So this somebody to keep an eye out on, as they could move up even more. But I lied. I'm gonna bounce back. I want to see. So actually, Tim Pernat is roughly 70 platinums away from 2nd place. So, and last month they had 110 more than 2nd place. So in theory, if goes the same pace, Tim Pernat can take 2nd next month. So we will see how that works out. Let's see, Rob Thanatos is still leading for the last 4 months. He has 2.7 million points when Gabriel 14 SPFC has about 20,000 less. So Rob Thanatos is just barely has that lead for now. And Tim Pernat is right behind. So those top 3 are very close to the last 4. So let's take a quick look at Tim Pernat. Not Tim Pernat, sorry. Rob Thanatos ranked 61st. So let's go down here and see how this looks. And oh, wait a second. I need to fix something real quick. That's still pointing to May, so let me fix that, because he's not 61st place anymore. I think that, okay. All right. Again, apologize. He is 59th, so let's jump to 59th. There you go. So, because I don't have anything below 100 recorded, prior to January, there was somewhere in below 100, so I just have 101 there. And starting January, they're 91st, 85th, 79th, and so on. So steady pace going up, 2 spots since last month, so keeps up the pace. Might be in the top 50 any day soon. So good for Rob. Let's see, Gabriel is number 30. Let's hop to 30th spot, see how they are doing overall. So again, back in September, about a year ago almost, they were not in the top 100, and then boom, jumped to 58th. So to be fair, based on that fact, they just might have been hidden back in September. I can't tell offhand. But anyway, they were 58th, 58th, 57th, slow climb up. So what I'm gonna do, so quickly, I'm gonna do this area so everybody can see this area, because pretty soon I'm about to hide this. So I will do 1 through 29, 30, whatever it is on the screen. So you can see that right now. Here I am. I'm currently 17th. I had, because of May, I had more points in May than March, April, and June combined. So again, last month was a pretty bad month for me. I am out of my normal zone with family, so I'm slacking this month, and I will slack in July as well. So August will be a better month for me. So anyway, 1 through 29, let's see, or 1 through 30. So here's 31 through 60. Pause it if you like. Jump in the 61 to 90. Pause the video if you like, and then here is the end part. So, all right, so because I want to see the part on the right as well, I'm gonna hide this temporarily. And that way, like going back to Tim Pernat, you can see the gain over here. So basically, they went down one here, steady, there you go. And then, so like, Rob, where'd Rob go? So Rob is here. Again, you can see the steady climb, 10, 6, 6, 10, 8, 2. So even though, I mean, the higher you get, the harder it is to climb. So, you know, went up 2 spots this month. So, you know what? I'm gonna bounce back again out of curiosity. So let's see how Rob is doing over here. So Rob, oh, he's in 59th here. Very close to 58th and not that far from 57. So they can easily, oh, can't say easily, but reaching distance to get 2 more spots fairly quickly. So we'll see how Rob does in the near future. And don't forget, as he climbs, you have 3 people above him that are inactive. So basically, as long as he keeps playing and those people are inactive, that should be 3 more spots that they should climb. So based on those 3, and then, you know, kind of close to these 2, just based on current history, should jump up 5 spots easily. So 53rd is in striking distance. So only 3 more from there to get to the top 50. Excuse me. And let's go look at Gabriel. So like I said, 30th spot. Again, steady. I think ignore the October one. I may go back and see if I can figure out what they were in September. Maybe they belonged in the top 100 and just wasn't there because they were hidden at the time. I can manipulate that to make it seem like what the place they would have been in. So anyway, steady climb, 190, 3, 2, 11, and then 2 the last one. So Tim Pernat, we everyone went over. Then you have Kafia Tasu, that's in 25th spot, which is probably seen a screen here, but let's go here. They're a little up and down. Last year, they're down 3 spots steady, then up 2, up 6, down 2, up 6, up 3. So So in the last 4 months, they were up 13. And then round out the top 5. So Hot Nicks is the 5th most active person. So they're currently in 48th. So let's see where Hot Nicks is at. I've been following Hot Nicks because he is a USA player, and it's a little more on my competitive side, but they've been steady climb every single month. May they were steady, but they went up 4 spots. Oh, I gotta change that. Oh, let me hide that. And that's at June. My bad. My bad. Where'd he go? Here he is, 48th. So steady climb for them, excuse me. Let's see how that works. And why not? We'll go 6th place for me. Let's look at my blasphemy. So I'm all over the place. I was 19th and then I dropped to 23rd in 2 months. Went up, steady, down, down. And then as I mentioned before, I had a strong May. So I'm not a steady climber, but there you go. So, all right. Won't dig into many other ones, but I will stop here. I want to take a look at the same area of the spot to the right. 1 through 30, 31 through 60. So while I'm here, I'm just taking a quick peek at. So 47 is also a steady climber. All green. And then you got Bud Striker, also a steady climber. Anybody over here steady? No, not really. All right, this is so 61 through 90. We also have, who's this? Jungle Cat 20 is a steady climber. And we also have Souls Mania. So we got a couple handful of steady climbers. I mean, the fact that we have a handful of people that are not active at all raise the odds of, you know, in theory, everybody would climb if everybody else had the same amount of trophies. So anyway, here is the bottom section. So I'm gonna go back to June one last time. So let's see, we have inactive players for the most part. These 2 are inactive, so you got 1, 2 in the top 41. Close to inactive, so I'll call it inactive for argument's sake. So 3 people in the top 50 inactive or semi-retired. They're inactive this month. It could just be 1 month. So you got 4. Then you got these 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. So in theory, you have 8 players that are either inactive or semi-retired. So anybody around the 101 to 108 range has potential to get in the top 100 soon. So again, sorry for the delay and sorry for the shorter than normal video. Actually, 18 minutes it looks like about, so maybe it wasn't shorter than normal. But I will do a new one next month and hopefully be a little more detailed and maybe a couple surprises as well. So thanks for watching. Take care.